Right. Welcome back, students. In our last session, we discussed the basic concepts, right? We discussed the basic concepts regarding the, we started discussing about the basic concepts. And then now we discussed about the divisibility rules, and we have seen some important divisibility rules. Now, right. So here we will start solving some problems from the concept called divisibility rules. How the questions will be asked and how we will solve those questions, we will see now. Okay. Now see here, the question is, if each of the three non-zero numbers A, B, and C is divisible by 3, then ABC must be divisible by which one of the following numbers? Now here, what they are saying us here is, here there are three numbers A, B, and C. And all the three A, B, and C is divisible by 3. Is divisible by 3. Okay. Now, see students, can I say that if a number is divisible by 3, obviously that number will be a multiple of 3. Am I correct or not? See, you know that 21 is divisible by 3. 21 is divisible by 3. Then in other way, what I can say is 21 is a multiple of 3. That means 3 sevens are 21. Okay, multiplication, right? Multiple. 21 is a multiple of 3. That means 3 sevens is 21. I can say, right? Similarly, what I am assuming here is there is a number A and that number is divisible by 3 and that number is divisible by 3. So now what I am going to do is I will consider A as 3 into some number. I don't know what is the number, but definitely I can write A as 3 into some number. Similarly, B also is also divisible by 3, right? So I can write 3 into some number. And similarly, C also I can write in this manner, right? 3 into a number. 3 into a number, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be the number, I am assuming that A, B, and C will be in this form. So now for this, what I am going to do is, I am considering A as 3x, 3 into x. I will take that as 3x. Similarly, B as 3y, 3y, 3 into y, I will take it as 3y. C as 3 into z, 3z. I will take that as 3z. Okay, did you get my point? See, anyway, A, B, and C, all the three are divisible by 3. Because of that reason, I am considering A as 3x, B as 3y, and C as 3z. And C as 3z. That x, y, z can be any number. That x, y, z can be any non-zero numbers. Why? Because in the question itself, they said that those three are non-zero numbers. Okay, well and good. Now, what they are asking us, then A, B, C must be divisible by which one of the following numbers? Now, all the three, A, B, and C should be divisible by which of the following numbers? A, B, C means what? Nothing but A into B into C. In this case, A, B, C is nothing but A into B into C. Okay. Why I am saying A into B into C, I will tell you, students, later on. Why there will be one confusion regarding this type of questions. I will clear you in my next example. A, B, C means A into B into C. Now what I can write this one? 3x into 3y into 3z. 3x into 3y into 3z. Now what will happen to this? 3 into 3, 9. 9 3 is 27. Then as usual, x, y, z. 27 xyz. Now we came to know that ABC is equal to 27 xyz. Now students, please see here. I don't know what is the value of xyz. Okay, it can be any value. That value may be divisible by 81, may be divisible by 121, or it may be divisible by 8. I don't know. But the complete number ABC is equal to 27 xyz. But what I can say exactly is ABC is exactly divisible by 27. Did you get my point? I'm not saying that this number is not divisible by 81 or 121 or 8. But what I can say from this is this number is exactly divisible by 27. So I will mark my answer as 27. I am not sure that whether the number is divisible by 8, 81 or 121. I don't know exactly. Because of that reason, I will say my answer as 27. Here 27 is divisible by, sorry, ABC is divisible by 27. ABC is divisible by 27. ABC is divisible by 27. Okay, clear? Right. We will move to the next problem. Let x, y, z be a 3-digit number. Students, please be careful and observe carefully. See, in my last example, ABC is they not didn't mention that as a 3-digit number or anything like this. Simply they said ABC, where A, B, and C are 3 individual numbers. 3 non-zero numbers, right? A, B, and C are individual numbers. But now please see this question. X, Y, Z be a 3-digit number. That means I need to assume X, Y, Z as a single number, not X into Y into Z. Please be careful. Please observe the difference. Here A, B, C. Here numbers A, B, C is divisible by 3. Here A, B, and C are 3 individual numbers. Individual numbers. But please see this question. X, Y, Z be a 3-digit number. So please don't consider this as X into Y into Z. Okay, you cannot consider this as X into Y into Z. You need to consider that X as a digit, Y as a digit, and Z as a digit. Okay, did you get my point? There you can take A into B into C. But here you cannot say that as X into Y into Z. Why? Because here X, Y, Z are 3 digits of a number. 3 digits of a number, not individual numbers. Okay, this is the first thing. Please be careful with this type of questions, students. Everyone. I am repeating it once again. Please try to understand the difference between that ABC and this XYZ. Okay, now we will move to the question where x plus y plus z is not a multiple of 3. They are saying that x plus y plus z is not a multiple of 3. Is not a multiple of 3. Then they are giving us some equation, something like this, is not divisible by. Is not divisible by. Now we will see it, students. How we will solve, we will see. See, whenever you see this type of questions, a 3-digit number as XYZ, please be careful that the representation is very, very important. How you are representing it in terms of mathematical term. I think in your first standard or second standard, you might have learned this one. See here, X, Y, Z. If I want to represent it mathematically in a perfect order, how I will do it is, see students, be carefully. Z is at units position, Y at tens position, and X is at hundreds position. X is at hundreds position. So how you will denote it means, please observe carefully. And this is very, very important, how you will assume a 3-digit number. If it is given in this manner, X, Y, Z or something like this. X is in hundreds position, right? So what you will do, X into 100. Why? Because X is in hundreds position. Y is in tens position, right? Y into 10. Okay, did you get my point? Plus Z into 1. Why? Because Z is at tens position. For example, I will tell you one example. 129 is there. How I can denote it? 1 into 100 plus 2 into 10 plus 9 into 1. Why? Because 1 is at hundreds position, 2 is at tens position, 9 is at ones position. If you solve it, what you will get? 1 into 100, 100. 2 into 10, 20. 9 into 1, 9. If you add everything, what you will get? 129. Okay, the same thing we are doing here, students. This is the same thing which we are applying here. Okay, XYZ means a 3-digit number. This is very, very important. How you will represent or write a 3-digit number. Okay, in this manner, we will write a 3-digit number. Next, what they have done? YZX. YZX. Here, Y is at hundreds position. So, what I will write? Y into 100. Plus, Z is at tens position. Z into 10. And X is at ones position. X into 1. Next one is ZXY. ZXY. Z is at hundreds position. Z into 100. Plus, X into 10. Plus, Y into 1. Y into 1. So, in this manner, these are the 3 numbers which we will write. And what they are doing here, they are adding all the 3 different numbers. Okay, they are adding the 3 numbers. If you observe this one carefully, you have X into 100, X into 10, and X into 1. Similarly, Y into 100, Y into 10, and Y into 1. So, by doing all these things, adding 100x plus 10x plus 1x. See, actually, these are, I need to add them side by side. Anyway, I have written, right? I am adding it directly. Okay, did you get my point? Here, we are adding all the 3 numbers, right? That means I need to add this number with this number with this number. So, 100x plus 10x plus 1x. What it will become? 111x plus, next, similarly, y also. 100y plus 10y plus 1y, 111y. Next, 111z, 111z. Here 111, 111, 111 is common, right? I will take 111, 111 and 111 common. 111 times of x plus y plus z, x plus y plus z. Okay, now we will see what did they ask us is not divisible by. Okay, the given number is not. If you see this number and check the options. Okay, is this number divisible by 3? Yes, 3 ones, 3, 37s. Right? So, this number is divisible by 3. This option is gone. Next, 9, not divisible. Why? Because I don't know what is the value of xyz for time being. But 111, is 111 divisible by 9? No. So, for time being, we will put this as our answer. Okay, we will check with 37. Is 111 times of xyz is divisible by 37? Yes, just now we have seen, right? 37 ones, 37 threes. Why? Because 3 37s means 37 threes. So this one is also gone. 37 is also divisible. The number is also divisible by 37. The number is also divisible by 37. Similarly, 111 times of x plus y plus z. If this number is divisible by x plus y plus z, yes. Anyway, why? Because this is whole. 111 times of x plus y plus z, and similarly x plus y plus z. I can cancel these two. And this number is also divisible. So from this, what I can say, my answer is 9. My answer is 9. See here, students, the only thing which is very, very important. See, after expressing the term as 111 times of x plus y plus z, this is simple. Everyone will do it. But the important thing which you need to learn here is, this is about this one. How you will write a 3-digit number. How you will represent a 3-digit number. In this manner, you need to represent a 3-digit number. Please be careful. Once again, I am repeating. If it is a 4-digit number, what happens? For example, if some pxyz is there, p into 1000. It will start from p into 1000. Why? Because p is at 1000's position, right? So it will start as p into 1000. Okay, clear? Clear. So this is very, very important how you are representing it. That is very, very important. Okay, next we will move to our next problem. Right. Number 136 is added to 5b7 and the sum obtained is 7a3, where a and b are integers. That means some integers or digits. Integers or digits. Okay. It is given that 7a3 is exactly divisible by 3. 7a3 is exactly divisible by 3. 7a3 is... See, what is the divisibility rule of 3, ma? In our last class, we have learned. Sum of the digits of the given number should be divisible by 3. That means from the divisibility rule of 3, what I can say that 7 plus a plus 3 is divisible by 3. Am I correct or not? Why? Because 7a3 is exactly divisible by 3 means 7 plus a plus 3 is divisible by 3. That means 11 plus a is should be divisible by 3. Okay. Now, what we will do is, we will see what are the chances for a. What are the chances for a? Okay. A is equal to 0. For example, if I have taken a as 0, 11 plus 0, 11. Is 11 divisible by 3? No. So a, if I take it as 0, it is not correct. Now I will take a as 1. A as 1. 11 plus 1, what it becomes? 12. Is 12 divisible by 3? Yes. So a as 1, there is a possibility. So I can take a as 1. Okay, next, similarly. A as 2. If I take a as 2, 11 plus 2, it becomes 13. Is 13 divisible by 3? No. Next, I will take a as 3. 11 plus 3, it becomes 14. Is 14 divisible by 3? No. Now, next, I will take a as 4. 11 plus 4, it becomes 15. Yes, 15 is divisible by 3, right? So, there is chance for a as 4. Yes, there is a chance. Yes. Next, similarly, I will take a as 5. 11 plus 5, it becomes 16. Not possible. A as 6. 11 plus 6, it becomes 17. Not possible. A as 7. 11 plus 7, it becomes 18. Yes, it is divisible. There is chance. Next, A is as 8. 11 plus 8, it becomes 19. No chance. A as 9. Right? 11 plus 9, 20. No chance. So, what are the possible values for A? 1, 4, and 7. These are the only 3 possible values for A. But they asked us what is the only possible value for B here. Not about A. They are speaking about B. Okay. From the divisibility rule concept, we can come to one conclusion that the chances for A can be either 1, 4 or 7. Either 1, 4 or 7. Right. Well and good. Now we will come to our actual question. The number 136 is added to 5B7, right? 1, 3, 6 is added to what? 5B7. 136 is added to 5B7. And the output is what? Or the sum obtained is what? 7A3. 7A3 is the sum obtained for us here. Okay, well and good. Now, anyway, A and B are single digits only. Okay, we know from the question itself, it is very clear. Now, if I add 6 plus 7, what they are doing here? Addition. 6 plus 7, what happens to this? 1 will come as carry and we will write 3 here. 6 plus 7, 13, it becomes. So, on a whole, this value becomes what for us now here? 4. This value becomes 4. Now, please see here, students. 1 plus 5 is what? 6 actually. But what we have written here? 7. That means what is happening here? 1 is coming as carry from this one, right? Definitely 1 should come as a carry from this sum. That is, this 4 plus B sum, I should get 1 as a carry. Then only I will get 7 here. Okay. So, keeping this thing in our mind, we will check the possibilities for beam. Keeping this thing in our. So, when you add what number to 4, you will get 1 as a carry. That means more than 10, right? Minimum more than 10. So, I will take B plus 4 and I will cross check it. B plus 10 should be definitely greater than 10. For this reason, I will take B as, okay, for timing, I will take B as 6. Why? Because 6 is the minimum value we started, right? If you take 1, it becomes 5. If you take 2, it becomes 6. So from where okay, greater than or equal to 10. There is chance for equal also, right? Okay, we will see. If I take B as 6 here for time being, that means 6 plus 4, what it becomes? 10. 10. And what we will get in place of A? 0. But is there chance for 0 for A? But is there chance for 0 for A? No. So B as 6 is not possible. Next, I will take B as 7. If I take B as 7, 4 plus 7. 4 plus 7. What happens to this? 4 plus 7, it becomes 11. 11. And A value will become what? 1. Why? Because 1 will go carry and A will get 1. So A as 1. Yes, there is chance for A to have 1. So I will put B as 7 as one possibility. For time being, I am writing, students. Anyway, 7 is the answer we got here itself. But we will check the remaining ones. Okay. I will take B as 8 here. If I take B as 8 here, 8 plus 4, what it becomes? 12. 1 will go as a carry and we will write 2 here in place of A. Is there chance for A to become 2? No. No chance. So 8 is not possible. Next, I will take B as 9. If I take B as 9, 4 plus 9, it becomes 13. 1 will go as carry and in place of A, we will get 3. But what are the chances for A? 1, 4 and 7. So that is also not possible. So the only possible way for B is what? 7. So we will mark our answer as 7. So we will mark our answer as 7. So students, is it clear? First of all, we will find the possibilities for A with the help of divisibility rules of 3. And then after finding it, we will see the remaining things. Okay. Clear? Clear for this problem? Now we will move to the next one. Right. For any choice of values of X, Y, and Z, the 6-digit number of the form XYZ is divisible by, right? See here, students. What they are saying us is, there is a number, something like this, XYZ and XYZ. Okay. I think this question was asked in last year UPSC. I don't know exactly. I think UPSC 2023, they have asked this question. I am thinking, but I am not confident, but no problem. We will solve it anyway. Okay. XYZ, the 6-digit number of the form XYZ and XYZ is divisible by. See here, when you see the last but one problem, XYZ means how we have assumed it, something like this, right? Something like this. So now, if we try to solve the same question in the similar manner, okay, same question in the similar manner, we will try to solve it. It will become somewhat clumsy and lengthy also, but we will try to observe it. We will try to observe it in the similar manner. But anyway, these ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, my God, 10,000s and lakhs. Very huge number, right? So what we will do is, let us do one thing. It will become a lengthier one if I write all the terms and if I do try to solve it and multiply it. Instead of that, let us make it simple, ma. Okay, what I am going to do is I will divide it into two parts. Anyway, repetition is there right here. XYZ and XYZ. Repetition is there, right? So keeping that in my mind, how I will split this one, please observe here. XYZ, XYZ. What I will do is XYZ into 1000 plus XYZ into 1. XYZ into 1000 plus XYZ into 1. Okay, are you getting my point? I am dividing it in this manner. So what happens to this? See here, XYZ into 1000, what it becomes? XYZ 1000. For example, it is 234 into 1000, it becomes 234,000s. Okay, are you getting my point? In that manner. And plus XYZ. XYZ. See here, students, XYZ are digits. In this case, not numbers. Okay, XYZ are digits. So XYZ into 1, what it becomes? XYZ. So 0 plus Z, Z. 0 plus Y, Y. 0 plus X, X. Z, Y, X. Anyway, the same number, right? XYZ into XYZ. Okay, did you get my point? 124 into 1000, for example. What it becomes? 124,000, right? Similar way, I have written in the similar manner. Okay, whenever the repetition is very lengthy, students, my suggestion is please do in this manner. Try to split them in such a manner that you will get the repetition. Okay, you will come to one point that how you will repeat it. Okay, repeat it. Okay, based on that. If it is XY, 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 take it as XY, XY, and XY separately. Repeating term. Okay. Here the repetition is for 3 terms. So that is the reason I am taking in this manner. So 1000 XYZ and 1 XYZ. This is the meaning, right? 1000 XYZ and 1 XYZ. What it becomes? 1001 XYZ. 1000 XYZ. See, 9A plus 7A. If you have 9A plus 7A, what you will do? A and A are common, right? Anyway, we will write A. 9 plus 7, it becomes what? 16. Similarly, here also, XYZ and XYZ is common. 1000 plus 1, what it becomes? 1001 into XYZ. 1001 into XYZ. 1001 into XYZ. So now, 1001 into XYZ is divisible by. So now we will cross check it. Anyway, XYZ, we don't know what is the value of XYZ. It can be any value. Now, the only hope for us is 1001. We will check whether 1001 is divisible by 7 or not. Why? Because in the options, we have only 3 numbers, 7, 11, and 13. 7, 11, and 13. See, I have told you, don't learn any divisibility rule for 7. Go with the basic thing which you have learned in your schooling and make it simple. It may take 5 seconds more, but it is worth. Without any confusion, you will do it. 7 once, you will get 7 and 3 will be there. 3, 0, 4 times 28, 2 will be there and 3. Yes, 1001 is divisible by 7. Okay, with 7 it is divisible. Next, what is the other option? We have 11. 11. For 11, I have told you divisibility rule. If you remember it, well and good. If not also, for 11 also do in the same manner. There is no problem. Okay. 11 nines are 99. You will be left with 1 time. Yes, with 11 also it is divisible. Next, the other number which we have in the option is 13. No need to check all the numbers. Check only the numbers which are present at the options. Okay. Which are there at the options. Now, 1001 divided by 13. 13 ones, 13 sevens is 91. You will be left with 9 in this 100. And 9 plus 9 and 1, 91. Next, similarly, 7 times. So, it is also divisible by 13. So, the given number XYZ will be divisible by all the 3, 7, 11 and 13. Divisible by all the 3, 7, 11 and 13. 7, 11 and 13. Did you get my point? Here, the important thing, students, once again, I am saying, whenever you see this type of questions, the major point lies how you will represent the given number. As I have told you in my previous example, only 3 digits are there. That too non-repeating. See, if you see this one, In this one, X, Y, Z, all are different. Y, Z, X individually as a number. This is different, and this is different. So that is the reason I have taken in this manner. Why? Because those are small numbers. But if you see this one, this is a huge 6-digit number. 6-digit number. Okay. Because of that reason, I have chosen the repetition as a point. XYZ, XYZ. It is repeated for twice, right? So keeping that in my mind, I have split it in this manner. So your entire answer depends on how quickly you will split it. How quickly you will split it. And the remaining thing easily you will understand. Only point is you should have the idea of splitting the numbers. So this splitting is very, very important. Right? We will move to the next problem. Right? The number something 3798125 P369 is divisible by 7. What is the value of the digit P? What is the value of the digit P? See, there is no divisibility rule for 7, as I have already told you. That is not the, no divisibility rule means to learn it practically, it is difficult. There are many rules, but it is waste of time. So what my suggestion is 3798125 P369. This is the number, right? They given for us divided by 7. Do one time up to P. I will tell you how I will do it. See here. 37, right? Okay. 7 ones, 7 fives is 35. You will be left with 2. 2 9, right? 4 times is 28. You will be left with 1. 1 8 means 18. 18 means 2 times. You will be left with 4. 4 1 means 5 times. You will be left with 6. 62. 62, right? 7 8s are 56. You will be left with what? 6. Right? 65 means 7 9s are 63 and you will be left with what? 2. Up to here, after cancelling this, you will be left with what? 2. And now the equation becomes what? 2P369 by 7. 2P369 by 7. Okay, 2P369 by 7. Why? Because at last I will be left with 2. So that is the reason I have written 2P369. Now substitute each and every option and solve it. It may take more 10 seconds time, but this is worthful. Okay, if this type of question was asked in the examination, this is the best method without any confusion. Okay, you will be left with 2 and I am saying now we will solve it. For example, in place of P, I might take 1. I will substitute 1 here. So 21369 by 7. I will cross check it. 7 3 times is 21. Anyway, I will take 0. 5 times is 35. 1 9. Not divisible. Right? Why? Because this is not exactly divisible. 19. At last I got 19. Next, similarly, if I take P as 6. 2 6 3 6 9. 7 1 7 3 is 21. I will be left with 5. 5 3 means 49. I will be left with 4. 4 6 means 6 times is 42. I will be left with 4. 4 9 means yes. So my answer is what? 6 here. Don't think much. Don't search for any shortcuts or do any silly things here. Make it simple. Simply calculate it. Simply calculate it up to this value and simply substitute the value. Simply substitute the value. Simply substitute the options and verify it. Which anyway, no need to check for 7 and write 9. Anyway, I got 6 here. So I will mark my answer as 6. I will mark my answer as 6. Okay. Very simple. Right. How many integers are there between 1 and 100 which have 4 as a digit but not divisible by 4? Which have 4 as a digit but not divisible by 4. We need to check here. How many digits, such digits are there? How many such digits are there? So tell me what are the numbers usually which we have 4 as a digit? Usually, generally. At units place, I am writing the numbers which are having at units place, in the units place. Okay. The units place, how many times I will have? 4 as a digit. See, at 4, don't worry, at max it will take 10 seconds of time. It doesn't matter for us. Why? Because accuracy is very, very important. So write down the things. At 4, 14, 24, I am speaking about units place. 34, 44, 54, 64, 74, 84, 94. and 4 at tens place. 40, 41, 42, 43. I am not writing 44 here. Why? Because already I have written 44 here. So students, please be careful. I'm skipping 44. Why? Because I have written 44 already here. Okay, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. These are the numbers we have at tens place and in units. 4 as a digit, but it should not be divisible by 4. It should not be divisible by 4. That is the rule. So anyway, 4 is divisible by 4. I am eliminating it. 24 is divisible by 4. I am eliminating it. 44 is divisible by 4. I am eliminating it. 64 is divisible by 4. I am eliminating it. 84 is divisible by 4. I am eliminating it. Similarly, 40 is divisible by 4. 44 anyway, it is not there. 48 is divisible by 4. Right? These are the numbers which are eliminated. Now I will check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there are in total 12 numbers are there, in which there is 4 as a digit, but that number is not divisible by 4. See students, it will take 30 seconds if you write them and solve it also. But don't count with the help of fingers or do any other silly things. Make it simple. Please put the data on the paper and try to solve it. Okay, don't count with the help of fingers or do anything. Make sure that you put everything on the paper and very clearly and try to solve it. And please be careful with the repeated terms. Why I am skipping 44 in this case means 44 already I have written here. The same number I will not write twice. Anyway, 44 will be eliminated, but in some cases there will be some other scenario, right? So that is the reason you need to eliminate whenever you are writing these type of things. Right. An 8-digit number, something leaves remainder 0 when divided by 3. How many values of B are possible? See, similar one. What it means is I need to add all these numbers and that number is divided by 3. Leaves remainder 0 when divided by 3 means what? What does it mean? It is nothing but this number is exactly divisible by 3. If this number is exactly divisible by 3 means what? Sum of the digits of this number should be divisible by 3. 4, 2, 5, 2, 7, 4, 6b. This number should be divisible by 3. Now we will try to solve it. 4 plus 2, it is what? 6. 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 2, 13. 13 plus 7, 20. 20 plus 4, 24. 24 plus 6, 30. Am I correct or not? 6, 11, 13, 20, 30. Yes. 30 plus b. At last, what I got? What is the sum of the digits here? 30 plus b. 30 plus b. Now we need to check what are the possible values for b such that that number is divisible by 3. That number is divisible by 3. For example, if I take b as 0, b as 0, as 30 plus 0, it becomes 30. Is 30 divisible by 3? Yes. Good. Next, I will take b as 1. If I take b as 1, 30 plus 1, what it becomes? 31. No chance. Next, I will take b as 2. 30 plus 2, 32. No chance. B as 3. Yes, 30 plus 3, it becomes 33. Is 33 divisible by 3? Yes. Next, similarly, I will take b as 4. 30 plus 4, 34. Not possible. I will take b as 5. 30 plus 5, 35. Not possible. I will take b as 6. 30 plus 6, 36. Yes, chance is there. Next, I will take b as 7. No chance. 37 is not divisible by 3. Next, I will take b as 8. 38 is not divisible by 3. I will take b as 9. Yes, 39 is divisible by 3. Now, how many chances are there for b? How many values of b are possible? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 values of b are possible for us here. Okay, what are those? 0, 3, 6, and 9. 0, 3, 6, and 9. So, we will mark our answer as 4. We will mark our answer as 4. 4 plus 2, it is 6. 6 plus 5, 11. 13. Okay, fine. We will see the next problem. Okay, this next problem. This is a different type of question. Anyway, I will end these questions based on divisibility rules here. But these are the basic ones. Still, there will be many questions. We will discuss them when we will discuss the previous year question papers. Okay. But the most important thing which you need to learn here is about this problem. Okay. You should be very careful about this type of problems. Why? Because they are asking this type of problems only, mostly. Okay, how you will represent a three-digit number or whatever it may be. Okay, this is the method, whether they are divisible by this number, something like this they are asking us. So please be careful with this type of questions, this type of questions. Okay, we will have one more session. The next session, we will continue the similar number system concepts, and we will see all the remaining things, unit digits, reminders, counting the numbers, and all those things. As I've already informed you, students, this concept number system is very, very important. So that is the reason I am taking more time for this concept. Definitely, there will be many sessions from this number system only. I'm solely concentrating. Why? Because a minimum of 10 questions are asked. So this is very, very important. Don't neglect it and don't consider this as an easy concept. Without learning these things and without practicing the questions, you cannot solve them in the examination. Simple thing. You will not get the idea how to solve them. If you see the questions, digits, numbers, and divisibilities, all this, it may look easy, but if you don't know the concept and how to solve the questions, it will be a huge task for you people. So please be careful. Try to practice more questions of this type and try to find the solutions. If you have any doubt, please regarding any question, similar type of questions, please ask in the comment section. Okay. Thank you very much. We will see in our next session.